hello again for another Christmas spectacular. Wow, we're up to week 5, our final week. I'm Elizabeth Mayer, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Southwest Victoria, Australia. I hope you are all having a wonderful weekend and had a lovely week. I hope that everyone has enjoyed these last 5 weeks, counting today, 5 weeks of Christmas creativity, which we need at this time with Christmas not long now. What is it? About 1, 2, 3. It's only about 6 weeks, 7 weeks. And I need to get my feet into gear and start doing Christmas shopping. Anyway, for our final Christmas spectacular for today, we are doing tags. Now, just a quick reminder that don't forget about the fitting florets. That is available now to purchase. Such a beautiful set. And I have a class for November for this set. And also, just remember that the stamp set, the framed florets stamp set and the framed florets dies will be in the new catalogue that is coming out in January. That will be available from January 4th, 3rd, 4th, might even be the 5th. I'll have to check the date up on that one. So the gold adhesive backet swirls, the framed and festive stamp set, and the designer series paper are only available while stocks last. Those 3 products will not be in the catalogue in January. So that's just look at that picture, isn't that beautiful? Those cards, absolutely lovely. So that's just a heads up. So if you are wanting that suite, I'll leave all my details in the description, or even my phone number. I will contact you. You can contact me anytime. Okay, so let's get into our Christmas tags. Now, I've come up with 3 little designs. So I'm going to try and get 10 out today. So there'll be 2 of one, 3 of each, and one will have 4. So there's one. There's another one. They are virtually the same, but all with something just a tinge different on them. Yes, I forgot to put the star on that one. Didn't realise it till later on. Just a little bit of a difference on each of them. And the backs for you to write on are all the same. Now, to make the tags, I used the tailor-made tag dies. And I used this one, the largest one, and the second one, the next one down from it. So I used these 2 here. Such a great little die set. Okay, let's get going. What I'm going to do first is the backs, because they're all the same, and then I can just get rid, just remove it all. Remove those 2 stamp sets. So I'm just going to, I'm using Very Vanilla my little from here, and I've got a to and a from. It's just on a bit of an angle. How's that now? I think he still is. Let's just take him off and line him up. Now, I'm using a variety of stamp sets today. The reason being is the Decorated with Happiness stamp set really didn't have a lot of small designs on that I could use on the tags. So most of the stamps today are from Spruced Up, and some of the wordings, the sentiments, are from, where's the sentiments from? I've got them here. I've got all the stamp sets here imaginable. You want to see this desk, it's absolutely... I've got Season's Greetings from Penguin Palace. Penguin Palace. It's like a palace in here with these things. Look at that. And I've got a Merry Christmas one. And I have a funny feeling that is from, just let me find it. No, I know it's a small little stamp set. Look, oh, here it is. From using the Framed and Festive. Now, remember, this is only available till early January. So this is a great little stamp set. Okay, so let us get going. So I'm using Real Red for the wording. Hope I've got this on straight. Now, I think it still might be a little bit uphill and down dale. It will be fine. I try to make all my own. Oh, look at that. Luckily we got two sides of the paper, pressed too heavy. As I was saying, I try to create or make all my gift tags. And I do say try. There are some days I am glad my daughter works at the local stationery newsagents, because I contact her and say, can you please bring home some Christmas tags? Need them urgently. But do you find that the Christmas tags in the stores are too tiny? Not enough room to... Oh, goodness me. What's going on today? Not enough room to write your name, and... because I put all the family members on my gift tags when I hand them out. So, yeah. Let's do these four together. So there'll be plenty of room on here to add your whole family on. That's how I've always created, you know, written on gift tags. Okay, so that's that one done. Now, that looks a little bare. Pop that stamp over there. So I'm bringing in Evening Evergreen and just the little snowflakes now. Excuse me, These came out, this little stamp set came out of the Decorated with Happiness. And then we're just going to go along the top there. Just add a little bit of a decoration up the top. Only need a few, don't need the whole tag decorated. And you can put on as many as you like. I like to try and turn the stamp around. That one's nearly in a line there. I should have my mat out. That's what I should have. It's here somewhere. I will get that out when I'm doing the front of the tags. This Christmas we are celebrating our Christmas. Well, we usually go to my brother-in-law's for Christmas, my husband's family for Christmas, but this year both of them have to work Christmas Day. So, right, we'll just move all these out of the way. So we're having Christmas dinner at our house, or lunch I should say, and then we will have the family get together on Boxing Day. So Boxing Day will be our Christmas Day. So they're the backs. I will put them aside. Okay, so here we have our tags. So they're the base of the tag that everything gets attached to, so we can put them aside. We don't need them at the moment. All right. So we're going to have 3 of each. All right. Which one will we do first? So I've used... Now, I've just used the same tree. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't mean to knock you there. I've just used the same tree. I've just tried to keep it as simple and as quick as we can. I mean, you don't have to go overboard. Just something nice and design. Nice, quick little design. Okay. I'm using Soft Succulent here. And where's my pad? My Pierce mat. It was sitting here yesterday because I used it. Here it is. Hiding as usual. Let me get this up on here. Here we go. I'll put him about there. That one's stamped, inked up a bit funny. I'll do again. That's the one good thing with the grid paper. You ink up, stamp inks up, or the stamp, the image inks up a bit funny. You can always get it off with that rather than pop it on the scrap grid paper and get rid of it. So there's those 3. So the first one I'm doing is this little one here. I should have shown you that one. This is the first one I'm doing. Which is one I quite like, actually. It's a cute little one. I'm bringing in the evening evergreen and the little pot stand. And just bring it so that the top of the pot is just nearly covering the bottom of the stem of the tree. Beautiful colour, evening evergreen. Really love it. Okay, so that's that one. Pop those two aside over there. Use that one. For the little star, I'm using Daffodil Delight. I love Daffodil Delight. It's a really beautiful colour. Just absolutely love it. Who saw the moon eclipse the other night? Absolutely beautiful. Whoops, did him a bit funny. I thought I might have had to go out into our back paddock to see it, but no. So there's our little star. Now our prezzies in real red. I'll do the real red first. My little tree down a bit, probably just a tinge smaller than where I really should have put it. I should have put it up just a little bit higher. Okay, so that was real red. And now I'm bringing in Orchid Oasis. Just clean that stamp because I don't want the red in the bluey purpley colour. Now to clean the stamps, I'm using a Stampin' Scrub. This was probably about the first thing I purchased. So yep, that helps with cleaning your stamps, which is great. There's also the Simply Chamois. I've got one of them lying around here too, but I love, that one's not inking it properly either. I really love my Stampin' Chamois. Stampin' Scrub, I mean. And there we have it. There we have 3 tags already. Okay, so I'll bring in 3 of the red ones. Now what I'm going to do, you can use your Stampin' Seal. I'm using my Tombow glue if he wants to work. This is why it wouldn't be working. Now you can get clumps into like little air pockets in your Tombow. And And I'm coming to the end of this one too, so that's not helping. Right, now with this, I am lining the 2 holes, ribbon slots, up together, like that, and the sides up. I'll do the back before I put the sentiment on. You don't need a lot of glue for this. That is the last thing we need. Now I cut my backs a little bit smaller. I didn't think there was any need putting it through the hole there. I'm going to vary the sentiments on each of these. I've got Season's Greetings on this one. I need the mini dimensionals wherever they are. Here they are. Put the lid on that for the moment. Okay. Yeah, we might get 2 on here. See what it's like with 2. It's a tiny little sentiment, but we certainly don't need anything big. Pop that there. I'll bring in my real red rhinestones. Just down the middle. I'm popping them. And there's number 1 tag done of those. Oh, no, got to do the ribbon. Yep, we'll do the ribbon all in one hit. Okay. So, let's get on. I'll put the backs on first. Yep. I was thinking, how come I've got, this glue. Turn my tag over, put it on the back. Just try and have a even margin on the sides and the bottom. I might do these 2 together. Make it a bit quicker. Come on. Definitely near the end of this bottle of glue. Front. And see how I got that crooked? At least with the Tombow, we can move it over. Line it up. Put that on there. So the greetings I've got are Season's Greetings and, whoops, I just threw them all away there, and Merry Christmas. Now these ones, this one is a little narrower. Oh, here it is. I'm using up the outside of my other mini dimensionals, and your big ones. You can use the outside. They are still dimensionals, so still workable. And it's good, the long one like that. I can push it right along the, have enough to go right along the side. It doesn't matter it goes over the tag because you've still got the red tag underneath. Some more of these. Now this here is you take a pick tool, you've got a pointy end, you've also got a putty end to pick up your dimensionals like that. So yeah, it's a real must-have, I have to say. So there's that one done. Come on, don't run out on me yet. I usually turn mine on the side. I just find it easier. Just pop it on and then have a look. Yep. Do another season's greeting on this one. Come on, off you come. I suppose I've cut it too long now, have I? No. So, just getting on to my monthly stamps clubs. Just have a little natter about that one. For the month of November, I have 2 going. You're getting a special deal with 2. You can take your pick of which stamps club you want to do. What am I after? Diamantes. Oh, my head's going this way, that way. You can either do the fishing florets. I'll put all the details for the Stamps Club up in the description. There's the fishing florets, or there's Christmas lights. And I've got the Christmas lights stamp set just here. So this is the Christmas lights, and they come with dies, and they also go with the Brightest Glow stamp set too, which is just all, just all sentiments. So yeah, so they're my 2 stamps clubs for the month of November. So if you're interested, there's a registration form to fill in. I'll pop that up there as well. So yeah, just let me know. So I'm using Evening Evergreen, the open weave ribbon, which is what I will use for the whole lot. And I'm just cutting off a bit, yeah. I'm probably cutting off too much, but hey, I've got plenty here, believe you me. Got to remember too, this one will retire in May next year. Not looking forward to that one. I like the Evening Evergreen. Be nice if they carried it over, but can't see that happening. And I just pop it in. Just come on. Oh goodness, well, thumbs when it comes to ribbons, and I popped it in the wrong way. I like to have my little knotty thing at the front. I mean, if you want it at the back, that's your choice, but I just like mine at the front. So yes, I have chopped a little bit too much. But we'll just chop that bit off there. And there's our first one done. Just sit him there. We've had a few warm days and now we're going to get some cold days. So anyway, the weather certainly doesn't know what it wants to do. I grizzle and groan when it's winter time because I really feel the cold. And my husband is English. He came over to Australia. Him and his family migrated to Australia in about, what are we in? Must be about 30, 35, 40 years ago. I'm trying to think. And whenever I have a grizzle about the cold weather, he goes, well, you wouldn't survive England then. And I said, I know I wouldn't. I said, I wouldn't be leaving the house or I wouldn't be leaving that fire. Oops. So there's 3 done. Quick and simple. All right, let's get on to the next 3. So the next one we're going to do is this one. And our tree is in Granny Apple Green. I thought, oh, change it up a bit. Let's change the tree colour. Need a little bit of brightness. This is just a very quick, simple one, this one. So not much to this one. I'll just remove some of these stamps that I don't need and bring in the ones that I do. Alrighty. I do 4 of this one. I like this one. I really do. I was so pleased when I made this one and I thought, oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay. So I don't need that ink pad now. I'm finished with him. He can go for a little tour off. So this is Granny Apple Green. And we'll do our tree in this one. I always like to, when I first ink them up, just do it on the scrap paper just to ensure, oh yeah, well that'll be fine once it's on here, that they're inking up properly. Get out, we don't need you under there. Yep, beautiful. Oops, I moved that one. And it's turned out good. So, has anybody started their Christmas shopping? I certainly haven't. My kids now are 23 and 22. My youngest just turned 22 just last month. So, yep, and my daughter, so my youngest is my son. He turned 22 last month. And my daughter turns 24 in January. So, yep. So I usually ask them what they'd like for Christmas now. I think to myself, no point me buying something and they don't want it. For the daughter, it's either clothing or jewellery. And for the son, for James, it's usually, oh, do I need to say it, DVDs. He has a room full of DVDs, but he still seems to need them. Goodness knows why, but he needs them, apparently. Oh, excuse me. So I'm just going to do our little star now. Getting my little star on too crash hot, am I? Well, that's good. There's the little star. And let's start assembling. So how many of these do I need? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just leave those over there to just dry a little bit. Bring in our 4 backs. Oh, can't get them, separate them. And we will do them first. The glue. This is what I'm doing here. It's sort of like an assembly line. So I'm doing all the tags have all been cut. I then did all the stamping. Now with the assembling, I'm doing the backs. Then I'll do the fronts. So it is sort of like, it's the same if you make, you know, 10 cards. You do all the one thing first. If you're doing all the same card, that is. So you do all the stamping first, then you do all the putting together for next, and all the embellishments last. Right. Now we'll turn them over and put our fronts on. And again, I'm lining them up with the hole up top, or the little ribbon hole, as I think it's called. Oh, move that one. Of course I moved it, didn't I? Let me see now. That way, just a tinge. There we go. That's, I have moved it. That is the best thing with the Tombow glue. It is so, gives you that wiggle room to, you know, get it all lined up without fighting with the stamp and seal or the tear and tape. You know, it is just, that's why I think I use it the most, because I'm not the straightest of persons. So, you know, everything's as the old saying goes, as crooked as a dog's hind leg. Yep, well, that is me. That is me to a T. You know, back in school days, from memory, if my memory serves me correctly, I used to get told off because I couldn't rule a straight line. And I have to say, to this day, I still can't rule a straight line. If I need to do something, do some designing, and I need a straight line, I have to ask my husband to rule it. Yep. Okay, so we'll put these ones on here. Where's my dimensionals gone? Here. So that's a bit sad, isn't it? Yeah. Oops, that went flying off. So we'll do 2 Merry Christmases. Has anybody got their Christmas tree up? I certainly don't. I know some people who put them up early November. That certainly is not me. But that's it. Mine usually goes up. The kids soon start saying, "Can we put the tree up, Mum? Can we put the tree up, Mum?" And I go, "Do we have to?" I'd rather just have a little tree sitting on a table. That'd be me for a Christmas tree. But no, we've got this big thing, which is, look, I'm not saying I don't like Christmas. I do love Christmas. It's just the preparation of it. And we need another bit. Keep a bit up there for the last one. But I think the earlier your Christmas tree goes up, the more tired you get of it. And my lounge room's only small. Well, you know, it's big, but it's small as well. It's not that big. So, you know, it gets a bit monotonous having this big tree in the middle of the room, no, beside a window, and then you're struggling to close the blinds of a night, and a lot of the time I leave that blind open till I'm heading off to bed. So by the time we finish here, we will have 10 gift tags that you can attach to your bags or boxes, which I hope some of you have had a go at making from our past 2 weeks of creating Christmas Spectacular. This way, the ribbon was just about fell on the floor. I have a niece who is due to give birth to her second child any day now. So that's going to be a lovely Christmas for them. Beautiful Christmas with a new little baby. I do know what the sex of it is, but I'm not saying, just in case not a lot of people know. She already has one little boy. Come on, in you come. And I have another niece who has 3 little kitties. She has a girl and 2 little boys. And the last one. And there's our second tags done. I think the ribbon on those ones is pretty good. Okay, so let us get into the last 3 tags, which is this one. Now this one's a bit different. It has a bit of designer series paper on it. So let's see how we create that one. So we've got 3 to go. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the tree on first in the little pot, and then I'll put the designer series paper. I'll just clean this stand because I used Granny Apple on it. So we are back to our soft succulent, and this is the one I forgot to put the star on, but we'll put it on now. So we'll put it up pretty high, this one. Tree, enough so that we can get our star on. My ink pad is pretty juicy at the moment. I really need to give it a bit of a smushing in. You can see lots of little bubbles in it, but luckily it's not coming out on the stamp, on the stamped image. So there's that one done. Close that one up. We'll bring our little pot in and the evening evergreen. So I'm going up a little higher with the pot this time so that we can get our paper in. I'm going to do all the stamping first so that's all out of the way. And my little star. I'll put the star on this time. Now if the little star goes off into the hole, like I think this one will, that's okay. I look at these and go, they're handmade. Okay, now bring in some designer paper and see how we go. So I'm going to put it so that it's just sitting, so the pot is sort of sitting underneath it. Looks like it's sitting underneath it. And yeah, I've cut big strips off, but that's all right because we can cut it off because I just wanted to get in a certain area, like this bit here. I'll put that on. I just put the glue on there. Just hold it for a minute. Then all we do, flip it over and snip it off. Just like that. And I mean, I could use these on the others, but I'm going to use a different piece of paper on each one. I like the red berries on that one, so I'll pop him there. We've sort of just got the paper just sitting on the bottom of the pot. And our last one, do I do that one or do I do the trees? Which I'm just looking at upside down. No, I think I'll do the red one. Get that bit there in the middle. Yep. I think I might have stuck a bit too much glue on this one. It'll come spurting out the sides if I have. No, I didn't. Lovely. So there they are, our three with the designer paper on. Gorgeous. Okay, let us assemble these last three tags. I said I'd do 10. Well, I did. Or I have. Just about. There's our back stun. Oops, line him up. Come on. Don't muck around on me now. You've been very good. The designer series paper I've used is the Boughs of Holly. It's a beautiful pack of paper. At this stage it is in the mini catalogue. I'm not sure whether it'll be carried over. Okay, so I've got one tag left and I just wanted to do the last two tags just to show you how I cut them out, really. So we'll just do the season's greetings. I'll do two of the season greetings. Now what I do is, my paper will be lined up on the grid paper. Usually I do this on the grid paper. And I just stamp as close to the bottom as I can, so that I don't have to cut anything out from the bottom. Or if I do, it's not much. I'll move this one over so that I've got plenty of room to cut out. And that's it with the stamping. Then I just bring in my scissors and I just snip as closely cut, I should say, as closely as I can to the sentiment. Just chop that off there, because I just might chop a little bit off here, just a tinge. And then for the ends, I just cut them on an angle, just like that. Whoops, just like that. So there's one. Chop a bit off that there. I like to do the ends last. And there we go. Okay, so we'll bring these in and put our sentiments on. Don't want these flying off like that one did. Goodness me. there. Have you made your Christmas cards, or are you just going to purchase some? I've made all mine. Now I just have to sit down and write on them. Here's that one. Now there's the Dimenties. Here they are. Now this is the putty end that picks it up, and then when I pop it on here, it sticks. So that's another good deal with the take a pick tool. Not a good reason why the take a pick tool, I should say, is such a great device or product. I can't get my words out today. Mustn't have had enough cups of coffee. That's all right. Okay, so now just our ribbon. Oh, goodness. Come on. I am all thumbs today with the ribbon. Here we go. That's a good boy. Oh, see? Told ya, I'm all thumbs. Oh, for heaven's sake. Come on, in you go. Don't want to be tied into the bow, into the ribbon, do you? There you go. One's a little tangled. And there we go. There's our last 3 tags. So I'll pop these 2 away, and I'll just bring in 1 each of the ones we've created. And there you go. How's that? And if I could fit all the others on, which ones are they? I'll see if I can get them on like this. There's those ones. That one. I'll move this one over just a tinge. And there you have 10 tags. I hope you have enjoyed the last 5 weeks of Christmas Spectacular, and I hope I've given you some, really good creative products for you to put together. And like the fun fold cards. Wow. A few people will be getting a fun fold card for Christmas this year. But yeah, I'd really like to thank you all so much for being with me over this last 5 weeks. I can't thank you all enough, and I truly appreciate your support. Now, I have one last special. Anybody who places an order from today, the 12th of November, 2022, through to the 16th of November, 2022, I will send you out a kit to make 10 tags. I will send you out the red and the 2 very vanillas, and then you can create your tags. I'll send you out the little kit pack. So that's a special for anybody who places an order between the 12th of November 2022 and the 16th of November 2022. Now, if you'd like to place your order over the phone, I'll put my details will be in the description above. Then later that week, perhaps about the 18th, 19th, I will put everybody's name into a hat who has placed an order during those specials that we've had over the last 5 weeks. I will place your names into a hat, and I will draw out a lucky winner, and I'll post it on my page who the winner is for the final draw. I might just tell you what's in the package. There is a current stamp set. There will be some designer series paper. Might be a couple of packs of 6x6 designer series paper. There will be hope to put some embellishments in. There will be some a ribbon, and there may even be few other little gifty things. But anyway, you have to place an order between between the 12th and the 16th of November 2022 to go into that final draw. The link to my store is in the description, and the host code is also in the description too. So if you use the host code, I know then that you've seen this video. All right, so I'd like to thank you all once again, and I hope to catch you all next time. Oh, and everybody have a very Merry Christmas and a safe and happy New Year. All right, if I'm not back on again this year, I hope to see you all next year. Okay, thanks a lot. See you later. Bye-bye.